At the heart, he was a pastor, as a priest, as a bishop, and as the successor of Peter, the Holy Father, the Pope. And I think that dimension of being a pastor truly emulated throughout all that he did.
Bishop Larry Kulik looking back on the life of Pope Francis after his passing Monday morning. Pope Francis selected Kulik as a bishop to the Diocese of Greensburg in 2020. He says even in their brief moments of interaction, Pope Francis wasn't afraid to show his humanity.
And I said in Italian, "I'm so sorry." I said, "I'm of Slovak origin." I said, "These languages," I said, "it's an honor to meet you," I said in Italian. And he smiled, and he looked at me, and he said to me in Italian, because I was expressing to him this changing in language all the time, and he said to me, "How do you think I feel?"
Kulik in the last month visiting the Pope in Rome while he was in the hospital, along with 30 other parishioners from Greensburg, praying for his recovery. But from his interactions with the people to his bishops, even down to how he signed his documents, Kulik says Pope Francis saw himself as a shepherd.
But one of the things you notice with all of Francis's documents is his name is so small. He purposely writes his name very small. And I think that's was a sign and a trademark of his humility. It really, I think, was a statement that, he saw himself, even though he was the head of over 1 billion Catholics, he saw himself in a very humbled position. And he modeled that in his ministry.
Now, Bishop Kulik says they'll be holding events and services throughout the week to honor the late Pope and as well as pray for the future of the Catholic faith. But for now, reporting in Greensburg, Carlos Flores, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.